Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. I hope that you're having a great morning so far. And this morning, I'm here to show off a Trini who's doing amazing things in the world. I'm talking about Mr. Michael Toussaint, who is the first blind steel pan tutor in the world. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
And welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Nice to be in Trinidad on a holiday. Nice to be in Point Fortin for Proudest celebration.
Ah, boy, so you're staying for Proudest.
And nice to be in Fanny Village, my hometown.
Nice, man. So, well, I mean, tell me about the work that you do, because you're out there in is it England?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the work that you're doing is you have a steel orchestra.
Yeah.
And what inspired you to start the steel orchestra in the first place?
Well, actually, I haven't started the steel orchestra. I joined the steel orchestra.
Okay.
I played with many steel orchestras in Trinidad and in England. But being the first blind tenor pan player in the world, also the first blind steel band teacher in the world, my dream was always to start a steel band with blind and partially sighted players.
Okay.
And the dream came true. Thanks to the manager of UFO, Fiona Horton, Colin Salmon, and our talented musical director, Jason Constantine. We put our dream together and become reality, and we produced the first blind and partially sighted steel band in 2015.
And tell me about that process. Was it difficult to teach blind people to play pan?
It was difficult. It was difficult. Actually, to get the players was, it was, sort of running around in circles, because we had made contact with the Royal National Institute for the Blind, Middlesex Blind Association, Brent Association for Blind People, Brent Association for Disabled People, and it's not like, you could just take a blind person off the street and bring them into a building or something like that.
Yeah.
But pan is so heavenly that I think the heavenly spirits was with us. And we got about 7 members from the Middlesex Association for the Blind. They came to our pan yard, and we did, the necessary, introduce them to the pan. Some of them never heard pan before.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've never seen the pan before. So we had to take them through the rudiments. Touch the pan, put your hand inside, have a feel, and all that. It took a long while.
How long, sir?
It took us about, I'll say 2 months to put it together.
Okay.
Because we only had them like for 1 hour on a Monday.
And in 2 months, you're able to teach people who never even heard of the pan before.
Yep.
Teach them to play, and it's different pans or all tenor?
Different pans. We had 3 tenor players, 1 double second, 1 double guitar, 1 tenor bass, 1 low bass, a duduk.
Wow.
1 double guitar.
And how many songs they learned in that 2 months?
No songs, just scales.
To
familiarize with the instrument.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, because I started to feel very inadequate. I can't lie to you, But I understand that you're all going to be taking part in something called Code F.
Yes.
What is the Code F group about?
Code F, the Council for the Development and Enhancement of Families. It's a group based in Point Fortin. And I must say, thanks to Mr. Kurtaling, thanks to Miss Judy Lee and their hard-working committee, that they, put in their whole effort and energy and enthusiasm behind the UFO Steel Band to come to Trinidad and show Trinidad, look, we blind people are talented. We can do things. We're going to work with Code F. And we also want to start a steel band in Trinidad for the blind and partially sighted people.
Nice, man.
This would be a dream of all dreams.
So you mentioned that the band is UFO, Urban Fox Orchestra, is what you call it, right?
That's
Right, so UFO Steel Orchestra, well, Steel Band, wait, that's the full name, right? UFO Steel Band.
Steel Band, yeah.
Right, UFO Steel Band is coming to Trinidad to perform?
Well, we're hoping that they would be here. Negotiations are well on the way.
Okay.
And with God we trust. Things would happen.
All right, fantastic. So we look forward to it as well. But I wanna go back to your journey a little bit, if you don't mind.
No problem.
I'm curious as to what got you into the pan in the first place, and how was your journey learning to play pan?
Okay, I was playing pan before I lost my sight.
Okay.
Okay, September this year will make it 40 years since I lost my sight. Through a medical error, which neither here or there with me now. I'm alive.
Right.
And it was challenging to start to play pan all over again. Because I am a member of Dunlop Tornadoes from Point Fortin.
Right.
And when I decided I want to go back to play pan, there were the doubting Thomases that blind people cannot play pan. And I wanted to put on a marker because it's obvious that you find blind people playing keyboard. We know of Rachel, Stevie Wonder, we know of Jose Feliciano and all these great blind players. I wanted to be in that ranks too.
Right.
And it was challenging because the styling of the pans had changed because I was accustomed with the Invader style. And then we had the new fourths and fifths. And it was a struggle. I didn't know where to go, what to do. So I called a friend of mine in Tobago and said, hey, what's going on here? You know, and he explained the whole cycle of fourths and fifths. And to make a long story short, I started understanding the whole cycle. And first thing I did was the chromatic scale.
Right.
Then started to pick a little song on my own. And I said, well, look, I'm ready for them. So I went to the pan yard and guys was, what he doing here, boy? Blind people can't play pan. But thank God the late, great Dr. Jit Samaru, he was, you know, the driving force. So, and my first song playing pan back was Panorama by David Rudder. At Panorama, you know, we made the semi-final, South final, semi-final in Port of Spain. And I took off from there.
So tell me something. I know for Panorama, when bands are preparing for Panorama, it's not oftentimes that they're going to be having sheet music, and sometimes they say, play that, play that, play that, play that. How was your process for learning the pan songs for Panorama?
It wasn't difficult because, as I said, you know, after I certainly understand the formation of the pan.
Right. So you picture the pan in your head?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because, you know, the easiest way was 12 o'clock is F sharp, 1 o'clock is B, 2 o'clock is E. You know, that's in the cycle of fourths, and the other way around fifths. So,
that's a very good way to do it, though.
Yeah. Clockwise is fourth, anti-clockwise is fifths. And I work it out from there. And it's not like now where most pan players, they reading music and everything like that.
Yeah.
So you just, why is the arranger showing the leader of the section? You actually follow and pick up everything, you know. And yep.
And you go down the road from there?
Yeah, down the road, full throttle.
All right, tell me somebody, what is the proudest moment you've had so far with the UFO steel band?
Oh, there are so many. There are so many. I think when we perform at the Royal Festival Hall, which, I mean, is very few steel bands could get there.
Right.
That was one of our proudest moments. And, well, playing on the road, you know, playing on the road for Carnival, other community projects. Yeah.
So and you're making waves out there. So is it Middlesex that these steel banners?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Well, congratulations to you, and I hope that we are able to see the band come down to Trinidad and do something with the Code F team. What are you doing with Code F this time around?
Well, just promoting, you know, everything that they got to do. I'll help as much as I can. I got 2 more weeks here again, back to England, and then find myself back here, hopefully with the UFOs, that we can show off, you know, our talent and push Code F to the max.
And Blind Awareness Week is in October, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so we're hoping that you guys are able to come back down in October and show off.
It will be such a great pleasure.
Yeah, man.
It will be such a great pleasure.
That's what we're talking about. Well, Michael, I want to thank you so very much for joining us this morning. Yeah. And all the best with UFO, and we hope to see you again soon.
God bless.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Michael Toussaint, the first blind steel pan tutor in the world, first blind panist in the world as well. Joining us here on the Now Morning Show, just to chat a little bit about his steel orchestra, Urban Fox Orchestra, as well as the Code F group, They'll be putting on Blind Awareness Week coming up later on this year, so we look forward to seeing how we can be a part of it and how we can also enjoy the sounds of the UFO Steel Band. We take a quick break and come back with more. Stay tuned.